Salutations, friends. It's me, your pal, said Stevie. And it's unboxing time. This is a box o' knives from Blade Ops. I am part of their affiliate program. From time to time, I will get some knives in from them to check out, give you guys my thoughts on them, and then send them back. If you guys decide to purchase something that you see, there'll be an affiliate link down in the description. If you use that link to check out, I get a little taste of the action and it helps support the channel. But it's been a second since I've used Blade Ops, and that's just because I've had so many knives loaned in from some awesome folks, and I didn't want to get too far backed up. But I spoke to Andy over there over the weekend and said, hey, there's a couple I'd like to check out. He got them boxed up, and I talked to him on Friday. These arrived over the weekend, or excuse me, I talked to him on Thursday. They arrived over the weekend. So, real quick shipping from the folks over there at Blade Ops. The unpackaging knife today is going to be the Ari from Calum Blade Design. You can see I've been carrying it. I already got a little snail trails on them, but that's okay. I love this knife. It's very, very, very fabulous. A lot to like about this knife. S90V on the blade steel to slice in to this package with. And let's just take a look here. Alright, so it's a box in a bag. Let's slicey slice this one open here. Slicey slice that one. And slicey slice that one. And let's see what we got in here. I think it's at least 3 or 4 knives, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, look at that. Some Blade Ops stickers. Ooh, nice, some Blade Ops patches. Looks like we got a Kershaw. We got a Stevie. We got a Wii. And another Kershaw. Look at that. All right, so this is actually everything that I talked to them about. So, sweet. Where do you guys want to start first? Well, you're not here, so let's start with the Kershaws. Pacific Northwest Company, you know them, you love them, or maybe you don't. I don't know. I tend to like some Kershaws for sure. The Kershaw Dividend has been a long-standing truck knife of mine. It's one of their made in the United States designs. You can see there they are based out of, why is that not focused? There we go, Oregon. And let's see, this one, so we have the Launch 15, which I'm excited to check out. And then also the Heist. Let's go with the Heist first. So these are 2 of the new designs that they have out. I believe the Heist here is still being manufactured over seas, whereas the Launch series, I believe, are all made in the United States. So standard packaging here. I'm not going to have a lot of specs on here. I'll do follow-up videos for specs. This is kind of just unboxings and first impressions. But the Heist here is their new, I don't remember what they're calling this locking mechanism, but it's a crossbar lock. Thumb stud for deployment. Let's check it out. Let's give it a middle finger flick, see what happens. Little soft, but okay. Okay, nice nice blade shape. I think it's D2 on the blade steel. Yes, it is blade 2, or D2 on the blade steel for sure. Grivery or FRN on the scales there. Deep carry pocket clip. I do like that blade shape. Should have some jimping on here, but no jimping. And then, yeah, a little stiff on the action there, but I can see this breaking in. Absolutely. Let me at least pull up some pricing on these. So this Bad Mama Jamma is coming in at $54.95 on Blade Ops, and yeah, it's look, D2 Gravery, nothing to write home about, right? Definitely cheaper on the materials, but I think that this lock is a first for Kershaw, but it's already breaking in, and yeah, I'm digging it. So more to come on the Kershaw Heist. I accidentally tore the box. Damn it, Andy! If you watch this, I'm sorry. I tore the box. All right, the Kershaw Heist. Boom. There you go. Now on to the Launch 13, 15. Excuse me. All right, the Launch 15 here. This, as I mentioned, is a U.S. production model. And the blade steel, I think, is a first for Kershaw as well. And the blade steel on this one is going to be MagnaCut. I think that was the big buzzword on. I just dropped the little yum yums. I want to make sure that everything goes back into the box there. Back in the box. Yeah, so Launch Series is part of their autos, their out the side autos. Looks like we have a micarta inlay on an aluminum frame, a non-flipper, as I mentioned, or no, it is no, it's a push button auto. Okay, so no flipper. It's kind of a I guess dagger esque style look to it. It's going to have a reversible deep carry pocket clip, and let's check how snappy this bad boy is. Boom. Yes, that's it's snappy. I would say that it's not as snappy as like say the Launch 13, I believe. The that Wicked Warncliffe that they have. That thing is really snappy. This is it's a medium snap. It's nice. The push button is good to go. You can activate it with your thumb there, no problem. Seems to be a little bit of stick out of the box, just a little bit. But as a lot of button autos will do. Sorry about that, folks. Loud truck driving by. I would expect that as you actuate it a bunch to start breaking in. Ergos are good. Ergos are good to go on this. You kind of get a little bit of a thumb ramp there, reverse thumb ramp almost, to kind of lock your hand into position. You got some jimping on the spine, and kind of a acid washed, stonewash tumbled finish on the blade. I like the profile of the blade for sure, and the knife in general. You can see there on the blade Kai USA MagnaCut. And I forget who the name of the designer whose maker's mark that is. But yeah, this is coming in at, let's see here, let's close that. $144.95 on Blade Ops. Some quick specs. That is a 3.5-inch spear point blade and CPM MagnaCut. Black oxide coating on here. The closed length is 4.9 inch, and the overall length is 8.5. Pretty lightweight, 3.1 ounces. So, if you are into autos and it's legal for you to carry autos, this thing seems pretty good. Let's check the edge on this. I don't know what this is, but it's probably not a good. Yeah, yeah, it's good. This is like a piece of plasticky type paper, so. But yeah, this thing is cool. I'll spend some more time with it. One thing I do like about it, I can close it one-handed, for sure. I don't need to two-hand close it. But there you go on the Kershaw Launch 15. Uh, Next, up from Stevie, we have the uh, SUKOKI. The SUKOKI. I've not heard anyone pronounce this one yet. I have seen some thumbnails on it, so I know that these are starting to arrive. People are starting to check these out. But the reason I wanted to check this out is because it's a designer who I've never checked out his work with, we or Stevie, and that designer is, you can see there, Ray Laconico. So I think the SUKOKI maybe was a Wii model that was a titanium frame lock, very similar to this. This one happens to be a in natural micarta, and it's a liner lock. So here we go. Let's give it a front flip. That front flip's really good, really good. Easy access to the liner. Little light on the detent there. A little light on the detent. I think it's probably because you have a front flipper here, but you can come over the top really easy. Thumb stud, actuated. Yeah, the you can see that it comes out really easy. So a little light on the detent, but not bad at all. It is centered. It's set up for reverse carry. Comes right-handed tip up, but you can go left side tip up as well. I said this previously about Ray Laconico, and it could come off shitty, but I do not intend it to. What I like about Ray Laconico is his clean, very simple designs. They can be boring to some people. I don't have them out here. I'll probably do more of a comparison when I do more of a specialized video for this, but I have a couple of Monterey Bay knives from him, and they're designed extremely well. They're just a little, to some people, on the boring side. That being said, this knife, the ergos are great. No choil, but you don't need one. This is a really good knife. I'm actually really digging this one right now. So yeah, first impressions are good on the SUKOKI. We'll call it the SUKOKI, or I'll call it the SUKOKI. You can see that this one is coming in at $65.50. There's a couple of different variants there. You can get just the G10 one for $62.99, and then there's a green burlap with a black stonewash as well. So there you go. The Stevie SUKOKI. Yeah. More to come on that one. And now, this is from Wii. And this is the Vision R. This is a SNEX design, if I'm not mistaken. So, looks like you get all your standard... I didn't mention it, but this comes with all your standard Stevie stuff. Pouch and wiping cloths and whatnot. This also comes with all your standard Wii stuff, including the pouch there, which we will get into right now. If I can close this box up and not fumble around too much with it. Fumbling and bumbling. There we go. There, just so I can get everything into frame. So, this knife is something that I actually checked out at Blade Show. Take a shot every time I mention the fact that I went to Blade Show. I get tired of hearing myself say it, but a lot happened at Blade Show, and so I guess that's why I say it. But here you go. Who was it that had one of these? It was, I believe, Lindy Lou of Knife Modders fame had one of these, and she let me check this out. and I thought it was cool. But all I really did was she handed it to me. I gave it a middle finger flick and was like, "Oh, that's sweet," and then I handed it back to her. This has the what is how I forget how what the locking mechanism. Okay, that's right. So what are they calling this? Let me do a quick backup and pull this knife up on Blade Ops. All right, so here you go. This one is coming in at $269, so definitely more on the spendy side. You got titanium for the handles there. You see those speed holes in there, so it's nice and fast, right? You have a slot for deployment only. I can middle finger flick it, and then they're calling this the Snex Superlock. So I'm not going to say it's like the Shark Lock, but it's activated like the Shark Lock in the sense that you got this lock back here, you push it down with your finger, and it instantly falls shut. Can I slow roll it with my thumb? Can I thumb flick it? I cannot. Yeah, I can. Take some getting used to, but I can absolutely middle finger flick this. Is there anything that I can do with this? That's not any sort of a front flipper at all. So you have this worn, cliffy, sheep's footy type blade. I don't know what they're calling that. I like the looks of this knife. I like how we just has their logo on the scales there. You have this pocket clip that's very interesting. It comes off of the front side there. I didn't pocket this, but everyone that says it has this says it works good. So I'm gonna definitely be messing around with this and have some more thoughts on it by the time I do a dedicated video for this. You see Snex, who's the designer on there, and then this is a fairly sterile knife, right? It looks kind of plain Jane. Comes in a couple other different handle finishes, but that lock is easy to actuate, and I don't feel the pocket clip. I was going to think that because of the way that kind of is a spoon, really, you got a big ramp on there, that I would feel that, but I don't. I don't at all. Also, void of jimping on this. Is this a hollow grind? I think this might be a pretty shallow hollow grind. Shallow hollow grind? Remember that movie, Shallow Hal? Yeah, this is an interesting knife. I don't remember it enough from the little bit I handled it to have really many opinions on it, but definitely more to come. Look forward to carrying this a little bit more and seeing how I like that pocket clip. The SUKOKI, I'm definitely interested in checking out more. And then the Kershaws, absolutely. I'm looking forward to spending some more time with. I don't got enough room on my table for all these knives that I got in today. This is not a 4-knife frame there. But that's what I got for you folks today. Look for videos coming up, dedicated videos on all these. If you see something that you like right now, without my follow-up thoughts on them, again, as part of Blade Ops affiliate program, I'll have the links to them in the description. And yeah, let me know what you think. I'll be on the lookout for comments as I move forward. If there's anything you want me to check out and highlight specifically, let me know on these that you got in front of here. Again, shout out to Blade Ops for letting me check these out. And that's all I got for you folks right now. Until the next one, I bid you mofos adieuses.